Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, DeWalt's getting into the swing of things this holiday season with some pretty decent deals. We're going to go through them. Great time to get some DeWalt boots. But we'll talk about those boots and shoes in a couple minutes, okay? All right? All right. So, we know about the brushless kit, okay? The brushless Impact non-XR Impact hammer drill. Pretty solid tools. Great way to get into a brushless tool at a pretty decent price. Well, they're adding a circular saw. Now, I believe this circular saw is a brushed. Let's just make sure. Yes, it's a 6.5 brushed circular saw, but still carries $100 value at your local retailer. But it's the other deals I want to talk about. Or you can get a recip. But these are the good deals. Now, for the last 3 months, Milwaukee has done something similar with their older fuel recip circular and angle grinder. But Milwaukee's doing it. Now, with the Milwaukee, you got a 5 with these DeWalt deals. And now, these are 1 day only, guys. These are special buys of the day, 1 day only. You're going to get the compact recip. All right. Good way. A lot of people love this saw. One of their more popular tools. Excuse me. Get the 3 amp hour compact. And you're getting, of course, the compact recip. Or you can get the 7.25 inch brushless circular. Again, a very solid saw, as DeWalt are well known for their circular saws, and a compact 3. And here their angle grinder, which is a very expensive angle grinder. Really nothing too special about it. It's a solid angle grinder, but usually you don't see deals on it, and it's bare tools kind of expensive compared to some other models, aka the Makita, which I really like. But great deal, guys. You can also get, I don't really recommend this one, because for another $50, you can get the new brushless mid torque with a 5, okay, for $199. Want to go out? So, not bad. You also can get the jigsaw. Now, this isn't the new brushless jigsaw, but with this one, you get the 5 amp hour battery. Excuse me. So, decent deal. And this is a very solid jigsaw. But a lot of people, as you know, are excited about their new brushless jigsaw. And you get the 5 also with the impact. I would get the brushless mid-range for another 50. Really nice, solid deals. If you have this recip, right? I know a lot of people that actually have this, they love it. Couple of my buddies have them, and they've been using them for 3 or 4 years. They're beat up, and they're like, oh, I'm looking for a deal for that compact recip. Let me know. And I remember exactly who was asking me, and hopefully I will probably send this over to him, because it's a good way to get that 3 amp hour compact to stick on this thing. That's what makes these compact batteries awesome. To be able to stick one of these 3 amp hour batteries on it, and lightweight, they're not big, and especially with a recip. But that's what makes the compact good, because it's pretty strong saw, and it's very light. So it's good to use one-handed, and you're trying to get into an area where you really can't use 2. But yeah, $149 and you get a 3. All right. Now to some super deals, and here's a good deal too. For a 10-inch compact miter saw, and you're going to get that blade kit, 60-tooth fine finish blade, and I think it comes with like a 32-tooth. This is actually what they've been selling at the store. You've seen me actually talk about it a few times. It's usually, I think you get like 89 bucks. I've seen it as low as 79, but not 49, so. All right, so here are the good, and these are some, again, we talked about it with these boots, guys. They're still making these boots. They're still selling these boots, and they're coming out with new models. Again, unless Home Depot hasn't sold this particular shoe before, but I don't remember the Axel boot. But, I mean, this boot looks absolutely awesome. Again, every boot. Now, I've got, again, the Borons. I've got the Tungsten. And I got another pair, but I haven't even opened them. But each pair, man, really comfortable. They got different types of shoes, whether it be aluminum, steel-toed, more like a sneaker type. Then they got, your boot. So a lot of different variety. And, this is a leather waterproof work boot here. All right. Now, if you need steel toe, right here is a steel toe pro light work shoe. Now, this is not the Boron. Again, never heard of this. This is the Angle, DeWalt Angle, 50 bucks. Here's the halogen. That's been around for a while. This is a steel toe. So you got a steel toe. This is a mock toe. This is a soft toe. Here's another Angle. You also got a tungsten pull-on, depuncture resistant aluminum waterproof. And you got the Helix, DeWalt Helix. And you got a little hoodie here too. Carson, DeWalt Carson. I never seen this. Yeah, this is kind of tacky here. You got that DeWalt, guaranteed little thing on the side there. You don't want to be walking around with that on there. No, seriously, it's not bad. Little expensive. I don't know if I would pay $41 for a DeWalt hoodie there. You can get a Tool Boss hoodie for a lot cheaper than that. All right, but yeah, the halogen looks really awesome. I'm thinking, I don't know, I might get the halogen. But I don't know. I like this, man. I like the Axl Rose version of these boots. I mean, that is nice. Again, not steel toe, not aluminum, but again, if you want a nice light waterproof boot, leather at that, I mean, 60 bucks. Guys, you're not going to find, I tell you all the time. Again, I got the Borons ready to go. I mean, I'm going to do an update on these. These things are just awesome shoes. They're comfortable. They're light. The Tungstens are great also. I've just really been rocking with the Borons lately. I just slip them on and I'm ready to go. But, aluminum toed, lightweight, comfortable. Just great. Like I said, you're not going to find boots a better made boot for this price. All right. So some good deals here. I'll have the link below. Great way to get a good circular saw. And again, this is 7 1/4 inch. I would probably go with the circular saw deal if I can only get one. But again, that compact, they're starting to throw this compact recip in a lot of kits now. So, and it's an older tool. It's been out for a good 5 years now, I would say. And they're really the only one that's really sporting a compact. Now we know Rigid is coming out with one. If you follow me on Instagram, Rigid is coming out with what they're calling it a one-handed recip saw. So, but it's really, actually it looks a little bit bigger than this, but it has a different shape to it. But yeah, that saw definitely has a cult following. The rest of the deals are okay. This is $349. 7-tool combo for $349. I mean, again, this is the lowest I've seen this. It's a bunch of brush tools, but who cares, man? For $350. I mean, they're counting the light and the radio. You're basically getting, you are getting an angle grinder. So you're getting a complete kit. You know, usually, like I say, usually a complete kit is made up of 5 tools: your drill driver, your impact, your recip, your circular, and usually an angle grinder. Sometimes there's different tools that represent that fifth, and then you got your light and a nice, little speaker there for $349. Again, 2 little batteries. That's the issue. You almost really have to be in DeWalt's platform. Now, what you can do, and this is what I would kind of recommend. Again, if you just want to get into a platform, and again, going to apprentice school, tradesman school, whatever you're doing, you need a lot of tools. Maybe think about getting this for $349, and then grabbing, this little compact recip. Or if you need an impact wrench, I would probably not get this one, but I would buy that one for $199, the mid-range. So now it's going to cost, I was going to try to get you under $500, because with the older, mid-range, mid-torque from DeWalt, that brushed one, I can't recommend this one. But, I mean, you might need a jigsaw. If you want a jigsaw, boom, $150. Now you got a 5 amp hour battery. Yeah, we'll use that, the jigsaw. Again, carpentry, different types of trades with the jig. Now you got a 5 amp hour battery, 2 2s, a jig. Now you got a complete set for $500. All right. But then again, you're kind of almost at that point where you can get that 8 tool kit. I mean, that's what this would be, but you'd get that big pack out box. But you really got to see what tools come with that. But I'll have the link below, guys. You can take a look. Again, some great deals on the boots. I didn't know if we'd ever. I heard, again, you can't always believe what you hear. Like I said, if you've watched, man, that was probably like 6 months ago. I mentioned that supposedly they weren't going to be selling these boots anymore, but they're still rocking with these boots, man. And again, for $100, you can almost get 2 pairs. So, all right, peace. Peace, people.